Hey there, it's Louisa from Imperfect Journaling, and today I want to talk about how to create a Heartsong Journal. All right, so a Heartsong Journal. That's a pretty name, right? I think it's really nice, and it caught my attention when I first heard about it. And I learned about this from a woman, Rachel Wilkerson Miller, and I'll link to her original article below because this is how I found out about this. And basically, what a Heartsong Journal is it's a journal, but it's specifically it's one that you want to come back to over and over again. So rather than being kind of like a daily entry where you're processing your thoughts and your feelings and emotions, this is one that can be a collection of everything that's meaningful to you personally, and the kind of one that you want to go back to and reference over and over. And this, when I heard this, it just made so much sense to me because I realized I had some journals and some entries that I really like to go back to where there's something, maybe some notes, something that was really meaningful to me, maybe some quotes, where I wrote down maybe a list, and then I realized it's not like, as opposed to just being that day's processing, that's actually something that I want to see again. So the concept is your Heartsong Journal is where you collect all those things, and it's a little collection, a little encyclopedia of you. Super fun, right? I thought so. So I started one. This is mine here, which I really like. Nice, pretty little journal. And I put entries in here, different things. So different reflections, different lists, different, sometimes I've done like personality tests or I have like my natal chart in here somewhere and some notes on that too. So it's things that I can go back to and see what it was at one point in time, maybe change it, or if it's resonating with me in a different way, I can respond to that and just continue to build it. So the steps for starting your own Heartsong Journal. First thing is it's good to set an intention around how you want to use it. So it's not, sometimes we can be journal happy and start a new journal because it sounds exciting and fun, which is totally fine. But if you want this to be useful, it's good to think about why you personally want to use it and what you're trying to get out of it. So take a minute, just kind of write it down. Is it to have just a place to store things? Is it to have something that helps you, it's there, you can pick it up and kind of feel connected back to yourself whenever you need that? Is it something that you can share with somebody else maybe? Maybe you kind of want to keep a record of things that then you can share with somebody you care about. There's a lot of different things. So think about it, set an intention for your Heartsong Journal, step 1. Then step 2, pick a journal. And in this case, because this is a journal that you want to come back to, it's nice to pick one that feels special to you, and to pick one that really resonates with you and kind of feels like yourself. So this is from May Designs, and I just thought it was really pretty. So it does have my initials as well. So yeah, so it's kind of special. It feels a little different. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily just want to, well, maybe, but I wouldn't always write just my normal daily stuff. It's fun to actually write this as my special Heartsong Journal. All right, step 3, once you have your journal, you're going to do some initial entries. So this is where this isn't something you'll do in one day and be done with it. This is something you can do over and over throughout your life, but it is good to kind of kick it off with a couple of specific things. So a couple suggestions. A fun thing I like to do is just to make a list of my favorite things. So it could be broad, it could be specific, just a list of your favorite things. Another idea is to do some personality tests. So you could do the Enneagram, you could do Myers-Briggs test, you could do your astrological chart, some of those kinds of things that are personality based. Go ahead and kind of go through the process of those, learn about them a little bit, write them down. Your love language can be a fun one too. So you can look at those up online and do some tests and then write about them in there. And then what else? Maybe things like your favorite activities, your favorite date nights, your favorite foods, something like that. That can be kind of fun and good to go back to. So do a couple of initial entries. Don't go crazy. Maybe like 3 or 4 to get started is fun. And then you can come back and add more later. And then the final step is that adding more later. So in this case, it's great to create a little bit of a routine around when you want to review your Heartsong Journal and how you want to do that. So I think an easy starting place is just to do it monthly. So to come back to it each month, look back through old entries, which is so fun, and then maybe add anything new that shows up for you or anything new from that month that you want to put in there. So, you can fill it. Mine is not totally full. You can fill it over time and just have fun with it. So there you have it. I hope you're able to create your own Heartsong journal. And if you have any great tips, let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.